Senate Bill SB 1485. Short title, Elections, Voting Center Tabulation. This bill is going to be in the Senate Appropriations Committee on the 23rd, which I believe is Tuesday, and it was introduced by Senator UGENTI-RITA. Now, this is a very important election bill. When we're talking about making the vote secure and making sure that there is no shenanigans going on and so on and so forth, because it requires that the votes cast at a voting center be tabulated at that site as opposed to taking it someplace else. Very important when it comes to the change of custody and so on, because now you have a tape, you have a record of what happened, and it's very important that we have this. So I really encourage people, if you agree with me that this is an important bill to have, to contact the members of the Senate Appropriations Committee and have them vote yes on this bill. If this pattern continues that we have seen in the past, this bill would probably pass the committee with all Republicans voting in favor of it and all Democrats voting against it. So hopefully somewhere along the line the Democrats would wake up and say, this could affect us as well somewhere down the line.
Can affect anybody, yeah, any party. Right?
Yeah, but for some reason they seem to be intent on obfuscating and opposing everything. There's an awful lot of good bills that I don't understand why the Republicans vote for it, and everybody should. But the Democrats just down the line, every one of them votes no.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to know. I understand that, our prior county recorder here in Maricopa County, what was it? It wasn't in this last election. It was an election, huh?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It was in a prior election where he established the emergency voting centers in areas in which there was heavy Democrats. And at that point in time, there was no bill that required that the machines be able to tabulate the votes. Now, understand the code provides that for an automatic hand count of certain ballots. So if you've got a hand count now in a particular area, and understand that a voting center is something that's set up special, even though it's considered to be a precinct by the code, and the machine now must tabulate the votes that are cast, and that machine then keeps a printed record of the votes and how they're cast and for whom they're cast. And then you can take those ballots then, which previously had not been tabulated, they were just hand counted. Now they can go back, and if those voting centers are selected as one of the precincts to be counted, then you've got a record that the machine said there's X number of votes for this person and X number of votes for that person, and if the hand count doesn't match it, then you got a problem. So I think it's a really good bill.
Yeah, it's an elections integrity bill, and we certainly need every one of those.
We do.